let's hit start my stream. Beep, 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 beep. Starting the stream up. Dad to start the streams. Lay down, okay. Can you lay down? Can you lay down? Can you lay down? Super, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hope your hump day has been treating you okay. Hope the week has been good for you as well. So, thank you for stopping in as always. I do appreciate you always coming through. Super excited for Back in the Games stream tonight. He's got optic basketball breaks. Cannot wait. Dent, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. So, I want to let some people pop in here quick. I just shared it out, and then we'll get into the stream. And then I have a couple mail days as well I'm going to open. I may even open up a optic blaster that I know is in one of the mail days for sure. Well, I know there's a couple that have blasters in them, but we're going to save the majority of them and do one stream probably Saturday or Sunday night, depending upon when the rest of them get here. Do a big one, but I want to rip at least one of them. Because it's from an individual, it's one box, and I just kind of want to see what we pull from it. He's been pulling monsters. It's from Tom T, so shout out to him. He's been pulling monsters. 2 Zions. He pulled a Zion, the Prism, Hollow Optic, whatever, and then he also pulled a blue one. So, give me your address, by the way. I can do that. Yes, I can definitely do that. I will... Facts, while we're letting people get in. What's going on, Schmitty, Ethan, and stuff? 1, 2, 3. Good to see you. Good to see you. I will do that real quick here while we're letting people run through. Let me hit it right now, bro. There's my Addy, and then we'll get into the stream. 1 second, guys. Oops. Alright, guys. Alright, Dent, I just sent that to you. Smash, Jim F, Uncle Stewie, Schmitty's in the house. Got the silly card, looks better in person. Yeah, man. I'm sure Jim F would have loved to get that card too. I'm going to hook up Jim free of charge. I got the Matt Chapman to 25 camo I pulled out of Topps Series 1 2020. So that's going to be going to him. It's nice to have a couple of A's fans within our community. And I know we're going to have people within the community that are fans of same teams. I hate where specific cards can only go to one collection, but I'm glad that it can go somewhere, and I'm glad I have guys from communities that ultimately are fans of the same teams. So Smash, hope you're doing well, brother. So DM was sent, Dent, I appreciate that. So set my alarm so I didn't miss. It's all good. Well, Jim, the part of the problem too is that you don't know specifically. All right, Schmitty, I thank you for popping in, brother. Part of the problem is it's not like ultra consistent daily. Sometimes it's closer to 5. Sometimes it's like 5:30. Sometimes it's 6. Sometimes it's a little after 6. It's somewhere around between 5 and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time every day. So that's probably where you get screwed up. And I started early. I was actually going to start closer to 5 today, but I was in Tom T's, Austin Farmer. I was in Tom T's stream, and he was wrapping it up. I was watching him rip a optic blaster and whatnot. So my upstairs neighbor's dog is having a bunch of fun. LOL. That's awesome. All right, Schmitty, I appreciate you again, brother. Take care. We actually are not. Minnie started to stutter on Sunday night. Whoa, really? That's not good. Ouch. My prayers are for Mindy, you, and your family. I hope everything is okay. Yikes, that is scary. That is super scary. I hope everything turns out okay. I hope it was just... I mean, again, you haven't been to the doctor besides probably when you originally brought her in. Do you think it's... Do they think it's like a super mini stroke or something? Or I guess you'll find out more when they do the CT scans. So, before I get into the other mail days, and before I talk about my topics for the night, shout out to Joe iPhone, Joe Nokia, Android, BlackBerry. He's got the longest one in there. He always sends me cash payment, and I let him do it because he used to send me PayPal all the time, and that's just how it works for him. But also, shout out to him. He had this in the mail day as well. I'm going to have this in the backdrop. It says, never give up. Tomorrow might be yours. With a little thumbs up. So, pretty cool little saying, a little something to put in the background, maybe to remind me sometimes when, try to use my own advice, my own words of wisdom, I should say. What's up, Cards Are Me, 1975. Balls, he's in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, brother. Love you too, man. Love you too. Love all you guys. Alright, so I'm just making sure I had Cards Are Me 75. So here's what I'm going to do. I got a couple mail days I'm going to go through. I'm probably going to rip one box of Optic that I know came from my guy Tom T. Shout out Tom T, guys. I always tell this to you guys all the time, but this is one big part of the hobby I love, and I'm going to get more in depth on it. But Tom T, just like all you guys, I always tell you guys to support each other, to, sub each other up, subscribe, check each other's content out when you can, and I know as we start to grow individually, it gets harder with our own content, it gets harder to watch everybody individually, I get it, but at least try to make it apparent to drop in different channels or check out their content when you can, even if it's not weekly, if it's once a week or once every 2 weeks. If you got 200 people, let's say, that you sub to that are constantly putting out content, just try to give them a little attention. Tom T is one of those guys that, he'll always state in his stream, man, there he is right there. He'll always state in his stream, yeah, I don't know how much real content I have to bring to you guys. But if you guys are on his channel, if you guys are there watching him, the dude's been pulling nothing but Luka Doncic cards when he rips them, Zion Blue, Zion Optic Hollow, like a nasty card. He's constantly pulling nasty cards. The guy has pulled more nasty stuff than I've pulled over the course of the last year, probably. Anything cool. Now, we're in the hobby. We're watching this stuff for content. That's about as good as the content's going to get. So I know Tom doesn't want to ride a high horse. I know Tom isn't that type of person. But guys, definitely get out, check him out. I know you guys maybe subscribe to him. Maybe you aren't. Give him a subscription. Give him a sub. But check him out when he's on live. And he also, another cool thing he does is every time he goes live, he has his little wheel, like we do the spin wheel thing every once in a while. And anybody that's in his stream, he writes down who's there. And he has a card he gives away. He gave away a Pete Alonso Turkey Red from the one inserts you can pull from the Series 1 2020 Topps. There's constantly a card he's giving away, though. Not to make it about giveaways, but again, he's pulling nastier cards than I've been able to pull lately. And he's giving a card away every stream. Try to stop in, try to check him out, try to support him, man. Show him some love. It blows my mind when some of these guys, like Tom, I know Balls is working on, he's got something new he's working on, but it blows my mind when some of you guys, especially like Tom T, who streams almost every day, who's still sitting under 200 subscribers. And I know he doesn't do a lot to push his channel. He's not a big promoter guy. He's not a make it about me. He's not a whatever. But the guy should have probably 500, maybe 1,000 subs. I mean, the guy's pulling straight Zions. He's pulled 4 or 5 Lucas in the last 5 or 6 packs, rookie cards. It's insane, guys. I'm just saying, check him out, okay? So, as I always say, check out all you guys. I'm not pointing or just one guy, but I want to make it specific to him because, well, he's one of the mail days that sent me 2 today, and it's not about what he sends me and me sending him a shout out. It's simply Tom T can abide for. I typically make most of his live streams. He's usually live streaming a little bit earlier in the day before I go live. I was in his stream and waited till he got done for me to go live. So it's just check each other out, man. Show each other some support. So today's stream, I wanted to kind of dive in to more of why I love the hobby, or what I love about the hobby. And I think a lot of you guys who already know me, this will be for newer people or people don't know me as well, that are newer to the channel, maybe aren't even really part of the community yet, that are just checking me out, that are maybe watching one of my streams for the first time. Who knows? Watching this later, not live. But the biggest part of why I love the hobby, I'm going to start out, is the community itself. And it's, yes, I absolutely 100% love my community. When I would say my community, the people that show up, the people that are part of my streams, that interact when I go live, that interact with other people that I'm close to, like BITG Breaks, Tom if you want to, Rippin' Gypsy, Buck City Breaks, Jimmy Guns, Eli the Goat, any of those types of people within that group or that core people. But it's bigger than just my hobby community. I love how you'll see, if you go to any social media platform, whether it's Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, there's always going to be communities within the hobby. And that's what's awesome. Dent hit it right on the family. Hobby is family. And that's ultimately really what it is. And a lot of you guys have heard me talk about over the last year or so, since I've really been more active on this channel. If you see me in my tweets on Twitter, the hobby has done a lot for me. The hobby has taught me a lot. I would say the hobby's taught me how to be a better person, a better man, right? I've made mistakes. I've screwed up. I've done things, I've done videos off pure emotion with not thinking it through in the past that have made me probably look bad. But I've learned from that. I've tried to better myself. I've made it apparent that that's not the road, that's not who I am. That's not who I want to be. 1 second, my dog wants attention. Lay down. So, a big thing for me with the hobby is it has ultimately taught me a lot. Just in general, in life. How to be a better person, right? Yeah, it's made me a better person. You know, one of the best parts to me about the hobby too is, especially if you get involved in breaks like I do, when you're in a break, seeing somebody who's spent $6, $12, $20 on a spot for a team in a break or a division or what have you, hit a life-changing or a PC-changing card. I've seen a lot of them over the time that I've been in the hobby. I've seen a lot of them through BCB. I've seen a lot of them through... I've seen Rippin' Gypsy pull some monsters. I've seen BITG. And I'm just gonna say BITG, and I'm gonna say there's been a lot I'm sure that a lot of people can say for. But, like, let's think about our man Paulie Junkwax. When BITG, this actually happened when I was at the National. Me, Balls, my guys Joel and Lance from North Star Sports Cards, we all went to the National together. We're out having dinner. I had the stream on my phone back when the game was ripping, and he pulled that Pete Alonso 101 Superfractor Auto. Like a 12 grand card, 12 G's at the time. And just seeing how happy and how awesome everybody in that stream was towards Paulie. There may have been some comments that were whatever, but I think though, if you were to see those comments as you were in the stream, those comments were actually joking with him and of joy for him. Yeah, Paulie's a very good guy. And you'll find that time after time, people don't always hit. They don't always have the best luck. But the people that get these monster hits a lot of these times that are consistent in doing it, and that's part of it. If you're going to get into breaks, some advice for me for you is be consistent with getting in breaks. Don't be somebody that goes, oh, okay, Buck City breaks, Whipping Gypsy, BITG breaks. They got a break coming up. I'm going to buy a spot and I'm going to get in it. And buy one spot and not get lucky and think that breaking is a waste of time or getting into breaks is a waste of time. You have to be consistent. If you know anything about playing cards, playing blackjack, things go in runs. They don't always, you're not going to hit 100% of the time, right? The luck's not always going to be there. But if you're consistent with it, if you stay with it and you stay on it, it's like a goal you're trying to hit. You have to keep going after it until you hit it. Now, I'm not saying with breaks where it costs money to go bankrupt or not be able to pay your rent or your house mortgage or whatever it is for the month. I'm just saying be consistent within what you're doing. Don't get into one break and then just think, breaks suck. Yes, it's a volume game. When bangers car. And don't ever expect, this is the biggest advice I can give somebody. Don't ever expect, the main thing is, don't ever expect you're going to don't ever think you're going to come out ahead in how much you put into the hobby, and you're going to actually come ahead, like ever hit a card that you're going to be able to say that, whoa, hey, I got a $20,000 card. I'm probably ahead now with all the other little hits I got. Don't ever look at it this way. We talked about this in a stream probably about a week ago. You're paying for the entertainment factor of it. You're paying to be entertained, watching and having that feeling of, hey, we could possibly hit a big card, and being able to interact with all your friends. What's up, Hammer? Good to see you, brother. Hobbyists, sports kids. You're being able to have that interaction, Buckeye Card Nut, good to see you, brother, to be able to hit a big one. But what's awesome is when somebody hits a big card, and I love it when it's not me, when it's somebody else, they hit that big card. They get that monster. And how it changes, I'm sure you guys, a lot of you have hit a big card over the course of time. Maybe it hasn't been a $10,000 card. Maybe it's been a $50 value card. But remember, when we talk about cards and value to us, we talk about like this. For example, this D'Angelo Russell, I've always been a fan of his. Now that he's on the Wolves, he's like a big PC player of mine. This card to me is priceless, right? People can buy it on eBay or whatever for what, $40, $60, but that's not the value it is to me. That's not what it means to me, right? It's priceless. And kids hitting cards for their PC, or guys hitting cards for their PC, whether it's worth $25, $50, $100 in Beckett value or whatever value you want to look at eBay. Ultimately, just getting a card for them, that they spent $6, $12, $24 on. To me, that's a huge part of the hobby. I don't know how many of you guys follow Jimmy Guns. I don't know how many of you guys are subscribed to his YouTube channel. He is a boy of mine. He's a brother of mine. I would advise you guys to go watch one of his last videos. The whatever one he got the RAK, when he got racked, okay? That is ultimately the biggest part of the hobby I love the most. Is seeing individuals, seeing people get racks. He made it apparent he's a huge Jack Flaherty super collector. He has a bunch of cards, bunch of autos, bunch of rookies, bunch of base, bunch of everything of him. He had made a comment that he wanted to get himself a Jack Flaherty auto jersey for his card room. So me and a bunch of guys came together. A lot of guys are in this chat right now as well, and put money together and got him that jersey and sent it to him. But to see how happy one is, I'm sure I can't speak for how he feels or how he felt, but I'm sure he felt pretty freaking awesome seeing a list of people that came together to ultimately get a piece for his card room that he ultimately wanted to get. I brought this up before, I brought this up the other day, but you guys can do that as well. Whether it's cards, whether it's, you're more into fishing, whatever, you can get a buddy, a friend, maybe that doesn't have a lot of money, you can go get them, you can put money together, you can buy them a reel, right? Whatever it is. But if you've never done a rack, and I'm not saying you have to go out and blow your money or waste a bunch of money. If you've never been a part or ever done a rack, think about doing one. Because as awesome as Jimmy felt about getting that jersey, I might even felt awesome, even better inside for being a part of it. For being a part of the group that gave him that jersey. It's an awesome feeling, guys. It's a feeling you can't explain. You ultimately cannot explain until you're a part of it. It makes you feel more connected than ever with the hobby. I'm sure Dent can... okay, all right, Dent. Appreciate you popping in, brother. I'm just going to say, I bet you Dent could speak about how that feels as well, because he's got a lot of giveaway stuff he does. He does racks. He has his own little rack thing. So... Plowman is a great example, man. We've done so many cool things. And you know what's even crazier about the whole Plowman thing, when they were in need and they were struggling, is Buckeye Cardnut, who's probably still in here as well, who has a great channel. Buckeye Cardnut, he put up a Mahomes graded rookie card and sold it, and that money that he sold it for went to the Plowman rack to help a family in need. Guys, the 24-hour stream we did last summer, we raised almost $1,500 for a couple individuals that were desperately in need. People putting up cards, sending cards to be part of the auctions I did. Truth putting up a Mickey Mantle from his own PC that he sold for $500. It's flipping crazy. It's crazy what people do to help others. And to be able to go back and send people who do great things for others and ultimately give them a rack is even a bigger, better feeling than ever. It's awesome, guys. It's absolutely awesome. I've also brought this up before. What the hobby has ultimately done for me. So the hobby has, like I say, these streams, me being able to go live every night and talk to my group of family members, I consider you all family, be able to talk to you guys, interact with you guys, and you guys actually want to listen to me or watch me live. It's, like I said before, it's therapeutic for me. And I will say it again, and I've said it before. It has probably been a big part of saving my life. I have been able to fall on lean on the hobby, and ultimately people like Balls and others that I became real close friends with and interacted with outside of streams, with texting, calling, whatever, checking up on me, checking up on them. I appreciate that, Austin. Thank you, man. And things like that, that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me rolling, is to know that I do have people that reach out to me. And again, I say this all the time. I'm not saying I'm right in anything I say. These are my opinions. These are my feelings. This is when I get to let things off my shoulders, off my chest, and this is how I cope with my recovery. And this is a big part of it. This has probably been a big factor of saving my own life. So I do want to thank all you guys for that. That plowing rack we pulled off is probably one of the best feelings I've ever had in this community. 10 times better than pulling a monster. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I am saying, guys. What Buckeye Cardinal just typed. When me and Molly get married, Defness will be standing up there with me as a... Dude, and Balls, that's awesome, man. See, I found a lifetime friend. A very close friend in Balls. He wants me to be part of his wedding when they get married. We would have never probably connected or met if it wasn't for the hobby. How cool is it that cardboard can ultimately bring us together and become friends, become a family? I think sometimes people coming into the hobby or coming back to the hobby that haven't really been able to be a part of it or feel it, or feel like it's a family or a community, I think sometimes people go in with the wrong intentions. It's like, what I mean by this is, it's like when you're on Twitter, and even today, I'm going to bring it up because we have, scammer alerts where people start posting messages of people who haven't sent what they're supposed to, paid up the interactions, they keep lying, they keep saying, oh, I'll be sending it soon, or it should go out the next day. And then it's ultimately, look out for these guys, be aware of these guys are scammers. There's always going to be a bad group of people in anything you do. Any community you have, there's always going to be a group of people that are trying to take advantage of others and not trying to be a part of a more positive, forward-moving, growing community or hobby, if you want to call it that. I appreciate that, Austin. Thank you, brother. This feed to me is a therapeutic time. Also, you talk from the heart and that's it, man. I mean, I don't sit here and bullshit you guys. It's ultimately, a lot of times when I get off, when I hit the stop streaming button, when I've had my time with you guys to stream, a lot of times I sit and I reflect back and I think about, this feels a lot like my own recovery, my one-on-ones, in a sense, with my counselor. It's not as in depth. It's not as, I don't know what I'd call it, but it seems a lot like it because it's so therapeutic. It's, for me, again, if I didn't go live with you guys every day, just think about it this way. When I was down for a while and I didn't stream because I wasn't physically feeling very, very good, healthy and stuff, that was also messing with my mind and with my head because I didn't get to interact with you guys every day. As much as I wanted to, I couldn't feel it. Like I didn't feel right. I don't know what it was, but I physically felt like I was sick, physically, and it was mentally messing with me. So, RSR, what's going on, brother? I got a new max on bench for weightlifting. Dude, that's awesome, man. Sports kids, set some goals. What's up, Chad Thomas? Good to see you, brother. Set some goals in your weightlifting thing. So if your max on bench is 190 or 210, from a month from now, try to hit 220 or 225, and add 2.5 pounds or 5 pounds on the bench each time you go back and do it, and try to rep it out as many times, or try to, just push yourself. Goals. We have to set goals for ourselves. But guys, that's kind of in a nutshell what really ultimately the hobby, what I love about the hobby and what the hobby means to me. And I hope you guys have certain reasons or feelings. Usually we have a reason why we do things, right? There's ultimately usually something they do. So like when someone would ask me, you know, Defness, why do you stream every day? Or why are you trying to stream every day? You know, my ultimate answer to them would be, because for me, in my recovery, it's therapeutic for me. And for me, I like to be able to interact with others within the hobby. I like to see what they're up to. Something like this brings the community together where we can actually interact and we can check on each other. And it's almost like we all live in the same neighborhood, but we can't physically be present with each other. But we can check on each other and we can make sure each other are good. Brothers and sisters, it's like a family. You're checking on each other. You're making sure all is good. So I appreciate all you guys, man. Really cool of you sharing your story. Most likely help some people who will not. Yeah, I mean, and that's ultimately what I'm trying to do. Like I said, from my old guy, your goal to bench 165. That's good, man. That's a good goal. Where are you at right now? Your goal is 165. Where are you at right now, sports kids? Where are you sitting at right now? Yeah, and I know personally, there's a lot of people that have a hard time expressing themselves, have a hard time talking about what's bothering them or what's going on with them. Hell, that's why so many people are depressed, right? That's why we're where we are. But I just hope that my stories, my streams, what I do, I hope it helps encourage others to, one, seek help if they need it, two, try to express themselves a little bit more or get what's bothering them out, you know? And again, like I always say, don't be afraid to show emotion. Shit, I don't know how many times I've cried on here, and I wouldn't care if someone were to call me soft or not. Real men cry, man. They just, some of them have a hard time, or some won't do it in front of others. But sometimes in the moment, it is what it is. You can't help it. If you truly have emotions or express your feelings, sometimes it just happens, right? I had therapy on Friday before my mom, and I grabbed lunch for that's all right. That's good. It's good you're going to therapy. Right on the head, I think. All right, guys. So that's kind of that. And again, I kind of expressed what the RAK is. If you guys are not or have never been involved in a RAK, ultimately you guys need to. And I'm going to be starting another RAK for another individual. So, if anybody wants to be involved, I know Tom already reached out. Just email me. If you email me, that'd be cool. And we'll try to get this next RAK going. I think it's going to be a pretty cool deal. And Tom, I did message you who it was for or what it was about. All right, so I'm going to start with this one first. I don't even know what's all in here, but this is from ClassicPackBreaks.com. They got in a little something. Not sure. So they're always pretty good. I need to probably start telling them to not send me base. If there's any base cards in there, I'm not going to go through. But I know there is a very nice card for sure in here. Oh no, they did not send me some extra stuff, did they? They did. Man. Well, I'm going to do this on stream as I'm going to do Tom's Blaster too and go through his stuff. So this should be... So again, guys, if you have not checked out ClassicPackBreaks.com, do yourselves a favor. Look over their website. I'm sure you're gonna find some kind of pack of something you can find to purchase. They got all years. I mean, they got everything. They got wax from like 1960s, unopened still. Probably out of my spending budget for something like that. But here's what I pulled out of. I did a couple. I did an optic blaster and optic cello pack, I believe. So we got a little. We got Alonzo Trier purple, Tyrone Jerome, Aguilar rookie. This is the big one right here, guys. Ready? They pulled me this guy, and they pulled some nasty stuff. They pulled Otani, Bowman Chrome, the rookie card, auto to 25. It graded out a 9.5/10. Pulling Acuna. There's a Tyler Hero, guys. What's up, Gorilla family? Hollow. It's a nice card. I don't know if Buckeye Cardnut's still in here or not. I know, I think he's a Tyler Hero guy. Another Ty Jerome. He might have left. Lopez. Purple, blue, whatever you call it. DJ Augustin, Hollow. They just do anything that's color or prism. Vooch. Yeah, you're a Hero guy, right? Express Lane. DeAndre Fox. We got a Taco. Fall. Laser. Blue. Justin Robinson. Garland. I'm a pretty big fan of Garland and Kevin Porter. Waters. Weatherspoon. It's cool. LeBron. Kobe White. Bammy. They just put all these in top. The blue lasers. Cardillo and Miller. Alright, so I'm going to open these this Prism Cello pack they just threw in as an extra. Oh. Yeah, I know you like Hero. So he just said, thanks, enjoy, man. Good luck, Ryan. Ryan, I appreciate you, brother. You did not have to throw the extras in. You are awesome. See if we can get anything crazy out of these. We do have some color in the back. Chamberlain. We got Luka. Okafor. Matthews. Ganambi. That's nice. Allen Iverson. Zion or Ja. Yeah, right. That'd be sick. In a free pack. Who knows? We might pull something like that in Tom's blaster here. I was gonna save them all and do them together, but I got a bunch coming from balls that I bought, and I got some others in another mail day here. So I'm gonna do like a $9 or $10 rip. I'm gonna do his tonight online. George and Austin Rivers silver. Alright. Whatever this is. Again, guys, ClassicPackBreaks.com. Check them out. I appreciate you guys doing this. You did not have to. Clarkson, Smith, and Bredenskis. Alright. Let's go to Tom T's mail day here. Big old box. Again, Tom, I appreciate you, brother. I'm sure he did it way more than he had to. And I hope you're not missing supper over this, or I hope you're eating while you're watching. I think he thought he was going to have a little more time to get dinner in before I was going to go live, and I told him, man, I'm just going to go right away. Alright. Padding. So we'll start with this. A little note. I'm going to put this down here and pull from the floor. Alright. This is from Tom T. Jeff, thanks for all you do, brother. Enjoy this mail day. Winky wink, Tom T. I appreciate it, brother. Oh my god, he did not do this again. Like, he said he was sending a blaster in. is all this? And then we got the blaster. We'll open this last. So we got a blaster from Tom T, man. You're too much, brother. You're too much. So, a stack. It's probably going to be Minnesota. I'm not going to go through all these. It's probably because they're not like top loaded or anything. It's going to be Twins and stuff for the PC. Just more probably base or whatever cards. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man, what is going on here? Cal, Bo, 87, Fleer, Jesus, Bonds, Puckett, Ryan, look how clean these are too. Schmidt, McGuire, Larkin. So that's one of my more favorite Puckett cards. I love that Puckett. Man, are you serious? Mo, early B-Day prep. Let's go through that before we rip the optic. How about that? Rosario, Turkey. Marwin. Kepler, 85. Masters. That's numbered to 69. Jesus. Bill Daly. These are the 64. Sigmund. Rollins. Fisher. 85. Herbeck. Jesus. What's up, Sports Card Talk Show? Good to see you, man. Puckett. Jose Puckett and Rice. And this is from the bottom of the box. Puckett cutout. See, guys, not just because he sent me a bunch of stuff, but Tom T is a real one, man. You guys are giving him some more love here on his channel. Optic Towns. That is a Prism. Insert T-minus 321. Green Towns from Donruss. Covington Silver. Sucks he went to the Rockets, but I think that's a good place for him. Maybe he can win a championship. Noel Sweater, it's cool. A rookie for the Wolves. Very cool card. Culver Hoops. Wiggins. Sucks he had to leave. And that's nasty. A green Culver. Tom, this is too much, brother. Way too much. Oh, this is from... Okay. Yeah, this was from the... I bought a bunch of packs. Dude, that's another thing. He's got like 87, a bunch of wax, old wax. Some nights, well, you can probably do it whenever you want with him. When he's live, you can probably ask him if he's got him around. But it's from the Rips. So you probably, every Hall of Famer. Brett, Rose. Look at how clean these are. All in like card savers. Mattingly, Steinbach, Trammell, Baines, Lee Smith. So yeah, this little stack right here was from when I bought a bunch of packs from him. I remember that. Jesus. Vita Blue. Gwynn. Rice. 4,000 strikeouts. Shuffle. Murray. Clemens. Joyner and Canseco. Remember old Devin White? Nice Canseco. Mitchell. Thigpen. Boggs. Schmidt. Mattingly. Parker Sandberg. Rose. Eckersley. Strawberry. Clemens. Alright, now we're going to go through this last stack and then we'll rip this blaster. Jesus. Too much, dude. Too much. Too much, man. Just to find something to be involved in the game. More move-ons, dude. Holy buckets! I definitely am a move-on super collector now. He sent me a stack last time, besides all the stuff I already have. Move on my lawn. That's a cool card. I didn't even know that there were that many move-ons. That's his Stadium Club rookie. It's a cool one. Super cool one. We got a Finest with the peel cover still on. Denny's even. Man, look at this. That's a cool card. Topps Chrome. Power Players. Topps Gold. It's a shiny one. Pro. Man, that's some. These are some unique ones. Finest. Jesus. Tom Brother. That's a cool card too. Showcase. Shiny. So shiny. Bro. Mo has definitely mowed the lawn today with the stream. Holy Tom. You didn't have to, but you did. Wow. Dude, I'm shocked, man. Alright, let's see what we can get out of this blaster here. I was going to save all the blasters, but I have not ripped any of this product yet. I've been having a hard time waiting, and as Tom knows, I can't have product too long. That way we kind of know where the different boxes and stuff came from. Pull different stuff out. This had a little tag. I don't know if they all do or not. Alright guys, let's go. Let's see what we can pull here. Alright guys, wrap up the stream with some optic. I do have one more mail day from my boy Jake too I gotta open. It's gonna be more blasters and stuff I bought from him. But we're not going to rip all those tonight. In fact, I think I'm going to send one or two of those to a hobby member and his son or sons that could not get their hands on any. And actually had the guy that bought all of them up walked right up to the guy's son when that happened and said, "Kid, you looking for optic? I just bought them all." Like right to his face, the kid's face, and walked away. What's up, Mega? It's just sad. So I'm going to send them a blaster or two. We got John Wall. De'Aaron Fox. This is nice. RJ Barrett Prism Blue. All right. Tom, we'll take it. Huh? Little Prism Blue. My house. Prism. Yeah, especially like when they're prisms, man. Wow. You know, Thibault. Like I said, I think I told you on yours when you open this tonight, you got a Thibault. Yeah, man, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send them a couple. I'm not charging them either. Yeah, the blues are awesome, especially when it's like it matches the team colors, you know. Fournier. Jaylen Brown. Ish Smith. Hollow. And I got my guy Towns. Base. That's awesome, balls. Ibaka. Millsap. We got a Conley. Blue or purple. Not sure what color you call this. Looks like maybe he's starting to get his stuff back together. He kind of came back and was wondering when Mike Conley was going to be Mike Conley again. Kyle Guy. Not numbered, no. Zeller, Young, Conley insert, and Kennard. Oh, and I don't build sets. Oh, look who I got. Did you get one of those yet? LeBron, Markkanen. It's a cool James. Did you get any of those yet? If not, I'll have to send that back to you. Well, I should send it to you anyway. I don't collect them. That's your PC, even if you have one. You need more than one, right? Yeah, Optic, every sport, even baseball, without the logos. That'll go back to you, Tom. You might have one, or two, but you'll have more. That's your guy. Adebayo, Capella. These are cool too. T-. It's not the Prism one. It's regular Optic, but hard insert there. These inserts are very cool. And then a Beal. So awesome. Hey man, Tom just hooked it up. He just threw that thing in. And again, man, I thank you so much. I appreciate it, brother. That wasn't so bad. That Barrett's sick. Couple decent ones. We got another one to send back to Tom. So it all worked out. We got one more box here. I know what this is. It's a bunch of other Optic that I had another guy pick up. Wow. He picked up a bunch and then he was selling it on Twitter. So I bought some. Jake, and he was in the stream earlier. I don't know if he still is. But shout out to Jake Hammer. He's on Twitter. I don't know which way. It goes like this. Alright. So as I ordered, 3 cellos, 3 blasters. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send 2 of the blasters I bought to my guy, him and his son. I'm going to send him 2 of these, and then I'm going to, balls, when the other ones show up from you, since there's, what, like 7 of them, and some cellos, we're going to just do that as one stream. But I'll rip through this stuff since we're here. And it's still a little early. BITG isn't going live for a while. Let's just do these. Why not? Again, this is me showing Tom that I can't keep anything sitting around. Now that it's here, I gotta rip into it. And then we know again who's what from where, right? Steph Curry, Harris, it's a cool Embiid, and a DeAndre Hunter, rated rookie. Upside down. I mean, I've been waiting to rip some of this stuff for a while. So, Topsy's equipped putting out so many different products. Well, Panini too. Panini's really bad about it as well. I mean, they have so many products. Ban them, but I think they have a thing with the... Ooh, this is a nice card coming up. These are so cool. These Prism style ones. Fantasy Stars, Lillard. That's a cool card. Super cool. And then Gallinari. Nah, Bowman's nice. Yeah, so it'll probably show up tomorrow. But again, I don't get my mail till late each day. We got a Kuzma optic. Probably send this back to Balls for his Laker friend in his next mail day. Sure, I can remember that. Keldon Johnson. Dennis Smith Jr. Butler. Ooh! Here we go. Another Tyler Hero in the house. Blue, purple, Prism. That's a nice one, guys. Shapash Napier. Yeah. This is my hero. Zombie, no, man. This is just stuff I've gotten in the mail. Bridges. We got an auto. Jordan Boone, Detroit Pistons. This will be going to Tom T. Tom T will be getting this. Tom T. Got a Jordan Boone. We got a Kawhi Leonard. This is the non-prism insert. And Talon Horton Tucker. Yeah, that would have been sick if there would have been a Zion or a Brooke Lopez. Conley. It's a cool Trae Young insert. Splash. Those are cool. I like the splashes. Is Tom still here or did he leave? Alright. Lillard, Richardson, Durant, Terrence Mann. Alright, let's get these out of the way and then we're going to go this. Is BITG prep for PSA? In card savers would be the best if you're going to send them to them. That's what I would do. Alright. Bamba. Lonzo for the PC. James Worthy and a PJ Washington. Come on, guys. Something well, we already did pull actually a nasty card. That Tyler Hero, it's got to be something decent. Wesley Matthews, Siakam, LeBron James, insert. T-321. How about to shake the room? Rip to Pop Smoke, man. He got shot, 20 years old. We got I don't know, KZ Okapola. And the Goga. Could be something down the road. Depending on what happens with Turner and them. Yes, I did, brother. Didn't I? I showed that the other stream. I shouted you out. Yeah, thank you again, brother. Bledsoe, Thornton, and Shazias. Defness, BITG, John Jazz. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, Austin, for that. Come on. Come on, nastiness. And then we will have probably like Saturday night will probably be the big optic rip stream. Like 7 blasters, a couple cellos. Joel Embiid, non-prism. Booker, the ones that Balls picked up for me. Yeah, man, I appreciate it again, brother. Powell. We got a Robbie, Isaiah Robbie, not numbered, prism, purple blue auto. Dang it. Maybe he'll be something down the road. We got Zion, non-prism, my house. And we got a Little. I like Little. I think Little's going to be something decent, to be honest with you. 10 minutes away from you? Really? Dang. Oh, close to you, buddy. Rozier, Smart. Hey, here we go. Hashimura, purple. That'll play. That'll definitely play. Wiggins. All right, come on, blue lasers. Oh, one of my guys. Not the main ones, but Zubiak, Curry. My guy Kevin Porter. Little PC love. This kid's going to be something, man. When he decides he wants to play, you know, the amount of time he's on the floor and go full board. They gave up Jordan Clarkson. They traded him so he could get more playing time. All right, last one, guys, and then I'm going to let you guys get out of here. Oh. Guy follows me. Heald, Gordon, Anthony Davis, and another one for Mr. Tom. Yeah, these are really cool cards, man. Basketball is just like, even Tom, in Tom's stream today, Tom said that he got out of basketball, wasn't even into basketball cards or watching basketball anymore, and he started buying basketball cards again. Tatum, and he said that Gasol, My House, Tatum, and Beal. He said that it's got him into watching basketball again, and he's actually enjoying it. So I thought that was pretty cool. Thought it was really cool. Joic, Dunn, Gobert. A lot of sleeves. Or purple or blue, whatever you want to call that color. And then PC Noel. Alright, guys. This is it. And then there will be 7 blasters and 2 or 3 cello packs. Probably Saturday night stream. With a big optic rip. Danny Green, Bazemore, and Napier. So nothing in... Actually, I can't say that, man. There was actually... These were really good. Everything was really good. Noel, Gobert, Porter, Hashimura purple, Little, Zion insert, Roby purple auto, Opula purple, James, Washington, Mann, Young, Jordan Boone, shout out Tom T, Hero, blue purple, whatever we call it, Kuzma optic, Prism, Lillard, and Hunter. So not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all, man. I'm looking forward to ripping some more optic probably Saturday night. And I live in Kentucky. It's a long best. Right on, Jaybird. I want to thank you guys all for stopping in tonight. I do appreciate it, guys. Love seeing you guys every single night. Again, I'll be back tomorrow night. I don't know if I'm going to see Grandma tomorrow night or not. If not, I'll be on between 5 and 6 regular time. If we are going, I'll be on earlier, probably between noon and 3 or so. But last we heard, they had flu and they were quarantined basically at the nursing home. So unless that's changed, we probably won't be able to go tomorrow. So I'll be on it between 5 and 6. Guys, go check out each other. Make sure you're sub to each other. Also, PITG will be ripping tonight. He's got some optic he's going to be ripping for breaks. So check him out, see if you guys got anything. I'll probably just send the Roby to you, brother. It's nothing we need to trade for. And until next time, I want each and every one of you to know that I love you. Stay positive, and we'll see you soon.